Hey, Tony here, Random Ventures 2.0. Where are we at and what are we doing? Well, where we're at, we're in a parking lot. And what are we doing? We're going to take a look at this TST e-bike. It's a 2025 and now it's the model R002. So we've got it right here on the back of the car. So I got to get that off. Now the reason I chose this spot, this is a parking lot, but we've got paved roads and I can take it around paved roads, and we've got a nice long stretch in front of the building that we can get it up to speed. But then we're going to take it off-road because it's an off-road style moped e-bike. All right. So it's got 20-inch tires on it. They're 20-inch by 4-inch tires. But let me get it off here, and then I'll walk you around the bike and tell you about it. All right, here we go. Alrighty, I got it off the car, off the rack. That rack there, I just got that and put that on. I'll put a description of that rack as well in the description. I got that off of Amazon, and it's worked really good. But we're here to talk about the bike. All right, so let's go from nose to tail on this thing. It's pretty impressive. For starters, I do want to say that this thing came boxed and there was not much assembly to it. It was pretty much fully assembled when it came, except for we had to put the handlebars on, the seat on, and the front tire, but it was all packaged really, really cool, and it came in this really big box here. All right, so let's start at the wheels. Right, so the front wheel is the only thing we had to assemble. We just took that loosened that nut there and then slid it in, but they are 4 by 20 inch wheels, so 4 inches wide, and they've got some really nice knobs on there, and it says that it's puncture resistant, so not puncture free, but puncture resistant for the front and back tire. Takes 20 pounds of pressure on the tire. Now you do have hydraulic brakes both in the front and in the rear, so we got the front there and we got the rear one there. Now this bike did come with the fenders already assembled on the bike. So both the front and the back, so didn't have to do any assembly of that. They came already on. Now working up, so you've got some really good suspension here. You see you got a double fork suspension right there in the front. All right, you see that? And then right above that is the headlamp. So that is an LED headlamp. It's not dark enough to show it to you right now, but there is a control system for that, which we'll get to here in a second. All right, moving on up. The only other thing that we had to install was the handlebars. Now the handlebars are adjustable either forward or backwards. So leaning them forward or backwards, you can see it's not lined up here. That's because for my style of riding, I like them tilted back further. So we just tightened this up, set it, and got it tightened. The brakes were already on for the hydraulic disc brakes, and I just wanted it more tilted forward. So you just loosen it right back here, and then you can adjust that however you want it. So we got a great LED display right on the top here. It does have the Shamu 7 speed right there, and we've got all of our controls right here. One of the things that I did like about this bike, a lot of bikes sometimes will have a grip turn for the throttle. This one has a left-handed thumb throttle, all right, so you can control it there. And the importance with that is a lot of your state parks and stuff will not allow bikes that have a throttle turn. So having that gives you a great option. So we've got a very, very cushiony seat right here, and it's an extended seat. You can see it goes all the way back. Now the only thing we had to install back here is the back of the seat and the seat. So this bar that comes up across here, and you can see the tail light right there on the back of this bike. All right, so kickstand was already installed on the bike. Did have to put the pedals on, which was no problem at all. All right, and the battery is a 1500 watt, 48 volt, and 15 amp. So it's got a lot of life in it. It will go, it's rated to go 65 miles until it needs another charge. Now the charging of it, I had it down at 0 and it took about 4 to 5 hours to charge it up fully. So I've got it fully charged. It does have a key right here where you can unlock it and pull the battery off to take it in and charge it. Or if you park it in a garage, you can just leave it on, pull the key, leave it locked in place so nobody steals your battery, and plug it right in and charge it while it's still on the bike. Now on the top of the battery is a button here where you can check to see how much power you got. So you got 2 greens, it's fully charged. You got a yellow and a red. I would say when it gets to the yellow, you want to start heading back to get a charge. All right, let's take a look at this other side of the battery. So you got your on and off switch right here, and this right here is where you charge it up. So that's got a little barrel plug there, and it does come with the charger as well. So you pretty much get everything that's shown right here. That all comes in the box. So there is a little bit of assembly required, but it's not too bad. Now you do have a full suspension right here as well in the back under the seat, and that's got some good torque to it. Yeah, it does. All right, so what else do I need to show you? All right, so there's the Shamu gears right in the back there. Like I said, that's I guess it's Shimano. I'm saying Shamu. Shimano. Yep, and it's got a Cheo Yang fat tire right there, so you can see the knobs here as well. All right, well, that's a good looking bike if I don't say so myself. All right, let's go take this thing for a ride. Okay, right here you've got the control panel, and that's how you work the whole bike, but you want to switch the switch on right here and then give the power button a push, and then our LED screen will light up. There you go. That's going to be really hard for you to see, but it's going to blink too, but that's my camera, not the LED screen. It's nice and clear. It's showing we got a full battery. You got an odometer reading and also a trip reading, so then also our speed and so forth. But if you want to put it into different power settings, you would use the buttons on the side here, and that is we're going to go +1, and that's why I really like this thing. That will start off at, I don't have to pedal to get started. It's all in just working the control, the throttle with your left hand and your thumb, and you can get it going right from a dead stop. And setting 1 will go up to about 8 or 9 miles an hour. So we're going to start there. I'll increase it. You got P2. So it'll go all the way up to peak 5. So 5 being the 29 mile an hour. So here we go. So I am on the bike. I'm 5'8". The bike does not have an adjustable seat. The way that it states in the literature is anybody that's 5'2" or 6'4" can ride this bike. It'll just be about, you know, the rotation of your knees depending on how tall you are. But it does hold up to 450 pounds, so you could get a second rider on here, especially with this larger seat. So we're just going to start out on peak power 1, and I'll show you that we just start up just by hitting the button, and I am not going to pedal at all. And there we go. And then you just want to work on getting your other foot up. Now, what's nice about this bike too is that it is paddle assist, so you can ride it in 3 different directions. I'm just going to ride down here real quick because I want to get onto this straight stretch. I think we're going to buzz the front of this home. All right, let me get down here to this stop sign. Okay, we're set up down here at the stop sign. Now it says speed limit 15 miles an hour, but should we go for it and see what it does? I think so. I'm going to start out at 1. Let's just go 1 to maybe 2, then 3 on the way up the hill. And I'll tell you what we're doing as we're going. Okay, we're going to start off on 1. Oh man, that thing almost popped a wheelie. So we are at 9 miles an hour right now. 8, 7. I'm not pedaling at all. We're back up to 8. I'm going to switch it to mode 2. Yeah, we're on 2, so we're going to get it going. And we're up to 12 miles an hour max on 2. I'm going to switch it up one more time. Now we're on 3. Oh, it took that pothole good. There's 3. There's 4. 17, 18 miles an hour. There's 5. Oh, we're past the speed limit. We're coming uphill too. Now we just hit the top. We're at 24 miles an hour. And 25, 26. Oh, I gotta stop. All right, well, there's both brakes. Ah, there you go. Okay, we hit the stop sign. We hit 25 miles an hour, and when I hit the brakes, it just switched to 26. You have to take my word for it because I can't show you this screen because the glare and everything, and just the camera doesn't work with it. So it went 26 miles an hour right before I hit both brakes. It did stop really, really good. Now I'm gonna go, because we can't go back down that way. It's a do not enter. I'm gonna go around the building. Let's get to the back, and then let's take this thing off-road. All right, if you're ready, buckle up. This thing's fast. So when I did come up the front there, I did hit a pothole on the one part, and the pothole, actually the suspension, hey buddy, this suspension did really good with the pothole. So we're gonna see how it works off-road. We're gonna work our way back down to the lower parking lot there. I'm just running it on level 1 right now. Oh, there's a pothole right in front of us. Let's see how this goes. Didn't even feel it. Nope. So we're in 2 right now, the 2 mode. All right, I'll talk to you once we get down there. I've got my hand on the rear brake because if not, I'll roll backwards down the hill, because this is a slope about like that coming up into this upper parking lot. Now there's a bank right over here. There is a dirt road that kind of goes up, but I want to see how it takes this bank right over here, and you can see that bank right there. We're going to get a little bit of a start. We're starting off on rolling down the hill, so I got to be careful I don't pop a wheelie, because this thing's got a lot of torque to it. Oh, it popped the front wheel up a little bit. So I got it on level 2. We're up to 12 miles an hour, and I am not going to pedal at all. There we go, right up. That's a look back at what we just came up. So it does come uphill, and then we hit the bank and then go even more hill. I got to the top here. There is a little bit of a dirt road. Well, just some gravel. Looks like a vehicle drives up here, but we're in the grass right now. I got to the top, pulled over so I could film that real quick. So this is looks like a mowed grass path. It's bumpy, but the suspension is handling it pretty good. You can hear my voice shaking just a little bit. Not sure how the camera is doing. Hopefully good, but we're gonna run out here a little bit. And I am just on 2, and we're going 11 miles an hour right now. And I could go up to 3. Now we're at 3. 14 miles an hour. So it handles the grass field really good. All right. Oh, it's some wet. We just had a lot of rain. You can hear all the water splashing. Oh, we got a lot of water. Went through all of that, no problem. There's a dip in the road. Oh, some nice pines up here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull over here and turn around. That looks like a good camping spot. Maybe I'll have to come up here and do a camp. Yeah, let me see how far this goes. Yeah, this thing gets up and goes. Yeah, it does. I think I did real good. So, like I said, we got up to 14, 15 miles an hour. It was jumping back and forth, but we did come through some pretty tall grass there. There is some field grass and stuff like that. I'm not going to bother running down through there because there is no trail. And I can't see if there's any big holes. So I'm not going to do anything I wouldn't normally do on this bike, but so far so good. I don't know if you can hear the birds or not, but they're chirping. Probably not. You're seeing people up here. All right, I'm not going to film you going into the sun because you won't be able to see very good, except for the sun. All right, let me get to the other end, see where this goes. Okay, I pulled over in the shade, just talked to you for a second, because on the way back here, on the way up the whole time, I have not pedaled. I was just using thumb throttle. Difference is, on the way back through here, I decided to pedal, did not use the throttle, and as soon as you pedal, it will start going by itself. You don't have to use the throttle. If you just stop pedaling, it'll glide and then slow down, and then you start pedaling again and it goes back up to speed. So you can just control the bike by pedaling as well, and not use the throttle unless you want to. But you don't have to, because it's a pedal assist bike. There's 3 modes you can use this bike in. One is just throttle. Number 2 is pedal assist. So you don't touch the throttle as you pedal. Whatever you have it set at, it's gonna go. You can work your gears all the way from gear number 1, which is all the way up to 7. And that just how much force you want to put into it, the pedaling part, and then the bike will help you. And then the 3rd mode is you can put it on 0, power 0, and just use it as a bike. So I didn't do any of that yet. Well, I did 2 of them. I did the pedal assist and then also full throttle. All right, well, I'm gonna get back down the road a little bit and we'll start working our way back to the car. Okay, I came all the way up to the top of this hill. So we came out across there, did real good. I did the pedal assist again. I've got it in 1 for the gears. And you just push this button here and it changes the gears back down. So I'll start off at 1 and you just hit it with your thumb and it goes 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time you hit it, it goes up a gear all the way to 7. All right, well, yeah, that's we got to make it back down there to the parking lot. So the brakes really work good. I'm gonna hit both of them, even in this grass. Oh, it comes right to a stop. Wow, that was fast. Yeah, they work really good even in this grass. Okay, see you at the car. Now that we're back at the car, I went ahead and turned the headlight on. And here's the brake light. So I just put the brake on, you can see it blinks. And then the left turn signal, just tap the button twice, there you go. Tap it twice again, goes off. And what I'm tapping is the minus or the negative. You just tap that twice, that does it. On, off. And then to go right, tap it twice, on, and then tap it twice, off. And then it shows up on the screen here. It blinks going one way or the other. So it shows you on the display. It shows right there, I got the headlight on. You can't see it, but I hold the button in for the headlight, and that's this one right here on the top. Now the power, to power it off, we just hold this button in, and then it'll power the bike off. There you go. See the mud? We were mudding a little bit. Yeah, that's not a problem. Oh, there you go. So my final thoughts. Well, I had a really amazing time on this bike. It was very comfortable to ride. The pedaling was very, very easy to do. Like I said, the gear shift right here, you could do it without the throttle. And then if you need a little bit extra and you're not pedaling hard enough, you can give it some throttle there with the thumb throttle. Overall, the suspension was good, even off-road, worked really well. Everything held up good. I love this suspension in the back. Let me get this off the ground, just drop it. Yeah, you can see it. Didn't notice hardly any of the bumps, and I went over a couple really good doozies. All right, yeah, and then the front, it is a little stiff, but it's meant for off-roads. But when we were on the flat pavement, it just ran smooth, very smooth. There is an app that you can download for it as well. The app on the phone, it does iPhone and also Android app. It pretty much tells you your trip, things like that, so you can take a look at that. But I like it. Very, very easy. And some of you may not know, but I had a stroke 3 years ago. So it is a little bit more difficult for me to do things. Having a powered bike made it a lot easier. I don't ride a bike anymore. Yeah, but getting my leg over here, I thought that would be a problem for swinging my leg, but I just got on the back or right there. So you can see the height wise. My feet are planted on the ground flat. And like I said, I'm 5'8". No problem at all. So there is a description link down in the description of this video. There is a product link. You can go onto their site and take a look at it. And if you think you might like something like this, there is a discount code. They gave me a discount code for you watching this. It's RA2.0. They've got some great sales going on, but you'll see a list of all of their products on that site. And you know what? If you're in the market for one, this is a great price. I've seen bikes, I think the MSRP on this one was like $2,199, but that ain't the price. So they've got a sale going on, and I believe that RA 2.0 gives you an additional $100 off. It was somewhere around $899 before the discount code. So if you're gonna jump on it, it's got suspension. No, jump on it. All right, well, that's it. Well, I like it. I don't have anything bad to say about it. All right, well, Tony 2.0 out. Now I'm just going to put it on the rack. Oh, I didn't tell you about the rack. There's a description for the rack as well in there. Now that's from Amazon. You'll see that. It's a WILDROAD, and it holds 2 e-bikes. Max 185 pounds. Oh, don't forget, you can get 2 people on here if you're not over 450 pounds. They do have some options that you can put foot pegs on it. Look at all their accessories. Check out their site. All right, well, I'm gonna go. All right, see ya. Bye.